So we're going to take a different turn here on the show. As McElroy Judge join us in studio here on one of our TV screens, he and Sean McDonough calling the Iron Bowl.
Oh, okay. Very fitting.
I bet he caught no flack for that one.
On which side?
Both.
On
Both.
Side?
All. I want to follow up with what Domer just said a moment ago. I'm trying to rack my brain here and think. Now, I will say there have been certain games that get to a certain point, like the Tennessee-Akron game that I was on call of a couple years ago.
I knew it. I knew that was it. It got to that point, but
not all of it.
Not all of it. It was quick. It was quick.
Mm-hmm. It was. Was that 24? 23 maybe?
I think so. Because that was the first game of the season, was it not? Or was it? It was early.
No, I think it was a little bit later. It was 2022. It was week 3. It was 63-6. Tennessee ran the ball 45 times for 238 yards, 5 rushing touchdowns. The better might be the rush defense. Akron ran 24 times for 35 yards in that game.
Whew, I do remember that.
That one got maybe boring. Maybe I'm the sicko here, and I belong in the sickos committee for this. But I don't find myself ever bored watching live tackle football. 205-834-9450. And what I was trying to say, like Domer says, that NFL games are boring. First off, there are too many elite levels of talented player for that to be boring for me. Like just to see what Myles Garrett can do, what Jamar Chase can do, what Quentin Nelson can do, what Trent Williams can do, what Patrick Mahomes can do. Like I could never be bored by that. And the NFL is so heavily matchup centric. I love watching some of those matchups. See, are they going to be able to get open? Are they going to be able to protect? I have never, and I unfortunately don't get to watch a lot of NFL football anymore. Sunday is usually a grind of a day for me, trying to watch all the games from the previous day. I usually have it on in the background when I'm working, but I don't get to watch a lot. I try to get done early enough to watch some of the Sunday night football game. Monday night, I'm flying home. But I don't ever watch that and think, oh, that's boring. Like, Damien's heard me talk about this. Like, I will watch CFL if I remember that it's on. I don't go seek it out.
Right.
But if I find myself on a Saturday, Sunday, Friday night, nothing to do, sitting around like, oh, CFL, cool. I will sit there and watch it. I want to know where the guys are from. And then I'm like, all right, specifically watching CFL on offense is incredible.
Yes.
The formations, the motions, it is freaking wild. Now, I don't really know where they air indoor football league games or arena league games. I think it's on YouTube or some other streaming network that I don't have access to, but I would watch that too.
You got to dig deep for those.
My kids were in the hotel room watching flag football this weekend in between going to Pirate Cubs games.
Hey.
Not super exciting.
No.
But not boring.
And I think that's what I don't necessarily think I watch football with, like, I can't fathom it being a boring game. Like, I don't see football as that. Like, I can't watch a game and say, oh, this is boring. I may not actively watch if a game starts to get lopsided, but there's always another thing I'm intrigued by of like, oh, this is the third string quarterback.
Sometimes you want to see what the next guy looks like.
Exactly. Like maybe a couple years down the road, like, oh man, I remember him playing against, Arkansas State a couple years ago, and he looked okay, and now he's the starter. Okay, I do remember, like, names start to ring a bell here and there, but I'm with you. I don't ever watch a game and say, like, this is boring. And listen, I'm a Titans fan. Like, I've been on the receiving end of a couple of L's, at least of the past 2-3 seasons, but I'm never bored. I'm pissed off, but I'm never bored.
Kobe in Birmingham, are you ever bored by watching football?
No, I'm never bored by watching football. But, I mean, I'll be honest, I am a little biased. I do enjoy college a little bit more. I mean, I feel like a lot of these younger guys, I feel like they do work harder because they're trying to get to the next level. But I don't really find, I'm with you, I don't really find any aspect of live tackle football to be boring.
Yep. I mean, I think, and listen, I'm not saying it's all of the exact same watch. I mean, listen, there have been some Auburn offenses the last few years that I wouldn't reference as exciting or compelling, but you want to see if they're going to be able to figure it out and how they're going to be able to figure it out. And are they going to be able to get that guy the ball? Like, can't you just throw it to 8? Like, hand it to 27. Like, why? There are questions and frustrations that come with it, but I don't think that makes it boring.
Yeah, and, and I think that's just, part of the beauty in football is, just getting to see all those different dynamic aspects of it.
Well, we appreciate the call, Kobe. Thank you for being a part of the show. 205-834-9450. 205-834-9450. You can text in. You can call into the show. I've never – and maybe this is me being the overly football nerd guy.
No, you love ball, dog. Don't be ashamed.
I want to see how you use emotion. I want to see what the blocking scheme is. I want to see what the pass rush moves are going to be. I want to see who stays in protection. Like, God forbid do you slide that protection.
Sliding to absolutely nobody.
Not that direction.
So Josh,
do you try to keep a tight end one-on-one on a defensive end in protection? You're asking for it. You deserve it. You deserve to get your quarterback killed if that happens.
You're not going to like this one, but I can understand what his thought process. Josh from Boaz texts in. He says, I'm way more of a college fan than NFL, but playing fantasy football makes me more of a fan and will actually watch more games.
I mean, that's fine. If you need that, okay, that's you. I don't need that, but I've actually done it the last few years. I told you with my son, like we've played in a father-son fantasy football league, like in our neighborhood. And if anything, it becomes more frustrating for me because I forget to do the lineup, and it's like all of a sudden I don't have enough players in, and we get smoked. Yeah. So, and then I got to answer to my kid of why we lost. It was like Dad's fault for not taking Justin Jefferson out because he was off this week. My bad.
I had some other things on my mind. I forgot about the lineup.
Do you have another one?
Yeah. Somebody texted and says, I think it has to do with the tempo of the NFL. It's a lot slower. Not the guys on the field, but just the tempo of the game. Every detail pre-snap matters because the athletes are on even playing field. I would much rather watch college football, but the NFL is fun to watch.
You watched Alabama last year, right?
Yeah.
That person?
I'm pretty sure.
By the way, Indiana, same way last year.
Yeah.
Huddle to the line of scrimmage, motion. Texas is not too much different.
Miami.
Texas didn't go in tempo a whole lot. Miami is going to huddle, manage things at the line of scrimmage, move the pieces around. Like, I mean, that's not totally different. But I what's odd about that is the NFL games are shorter.
Right.
In actual duration. So by the way, did you and I discuss the Madden 99 rankings?
Mm-mm.
Who got a 99 in Madden?
No, but I saw.
You saw who it is? Who they are?
I saw a few.
Do you remember any?
Matthew Stafford.
Okay. Probably deservingly so.
Yeah.
Like has had 2 MVP caliber seasons in a row, at least. So probably deserves to be there.
Myles Garrett.
Just set the sack record, like deserves to be there.
Yeah. Jamar Chase.
Yeah, big time player, like, could probably help him a little bit more if his quarterback was healthy.
Josh Allen.
Yes. I think no surprise there.
I feel like there's somebody else I'm missing.
Do you feel like Jackson Smith and Jigba is a 99? I mean, he is, but I just don't know if I would have put that one there right off the top of my head.
I'm not mad about it. Like, I mean, he's...
Well, first off, we're not going to get mad about any of these. This is video game ranking.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I mean, it's all about your skill on the sticks anyway. So, like, you can have him out there.
But he did have 1,793 receiving yards.
He did. And a Super Bowl champion. And he's that dude. I think, like, him, Jettas, and...
I think it's just because he's not tall and long and he goes up over people all the time. Like, people don't kind of view him that way. But he had 119 catches.
Yep. I'm not mad about it. Like, it's fair.
What did you think when you saw that Trey McBride was a 99?
I hadn't seen a lot of Arizona Cardinals games.
Neither had I, which will bring me to this. Would you like to take a guess at how many receptions Trey McBride had last year?
I know it was a bunch. I'm going to say 111?
No. Would you like to take a guess at how many players in the NFL had more receptions than Trey McBride last year?
I don't think anybody did.
One. Mr. Nakua had 129.
That's a lot.
Trey McBride had 126 catches.
As a tight end. With Marvin Harrison Jr. that they just drafted last year as well.
And don't go look at the highlights of him from camp yesterday.
Yeah.
And had more touchdown receptions than Smith and Jigba and more touchdown receptions than Puka Nakua. And more touchdown receptions than Jamar Chase.
Hey,
Trey McBride had 126 catches for 1,239 yards and 11 touchdowns last year.
That's great. That's phenomenal.
It's unbelievable.
As a tight end.
On 169 targets, by the way.
Oh, they were force feeding it to him. They were getting
and Smith and Jigba had 163. Chase had 185.
Wow.
I had no idea. I was going to tell you, I had no idea. And when you brought up fantasy football, because when I saw this and I went and looked at his numbers and I was like, he's got to be like the number one fantasy football guy in the league.
Yeah, I remember him putting up great numbers during the season. I didn't have him on any of my teams, but I do remember.
Unfortunately,
yeah, I do remember Trey McBride. Like, wow, he's really putting in work this week.
Got the stats going.
Yeah, 100%.
I did not, and that goes to show you when we're talking about watching NFL, watching college. Like I can't pay as close of attention to it as I want. I also didn't realize Wan'Dale Robinson has as good a year as he did for the Titans last year.
Well, he was on the Giants, but we got him. Yeah, we got him now.
But now with the Titans, yeah. I didn't know he had 92 for 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Loved him at Kentucky. Thought he was an awesome player. Great kid. But did not know that he had that kind of year, which is great for him. Love it. Don't think it'll be Will Levis throwing in the ball again. But
no, we got Cam Ward, baby.
But
speaking of Cam Ward, have you seen the new quarterback series on
I have
Netflix?
not watched it yet,
okay,
no.
Okay.
I've heard it's actually worth watching.
It is. So what was Jaden Daniels like when he was at LSU? Like the few times that you got to cover him, was he reserved?
Very chill, very relaxed, very laid back. Yeah, he's not like super outgoing.
Right. And I think that was kind of my misconception of him. I just thought like from the way that he plays, I just figured he'd be more of an extrovert.
Nope.
Nah, like he is very
reserved.
Yeah.
But he's a football guy. Like they put the fingerprint scanners on the doors for him because he was coming to the facility so early.
Really?
And he's like, why don't you just give me a key? And so they just did the fingerprint scanners or whatever.
That's dope.
So he could get in early.
That's dope.
And Brian Kelly told us like he is a big football guy.
That's good.
But he was one of those first players also that basically finished school and
was there to play ball.
Didn't have to go to class. Like he did like one online class or whatever it was. And yeah, he's that guy. But I also think he's got leadership capabilities, but he was never, when he would sit down with us, he was never, Burrow's the same way.
Yeah.
Joe's not outgoing. Now, he did call out Jordan Rodgers to his face.
Really?
Told him to his face, said, you didn't have me as one of your top 10 quarterbacks going into the season. And I'll give Jordan credit. He stood his ground. He goes, well, you weren't. Like, look at your numbers last year. He goes, I don't care. You disrespected me.
He took that first.
I remember I just closed my notepad and sat back. Go ahead.
Yeah. What else? What else is on your mind?
What else are you thinking?
No, but it's actually pretty good. It's Cam Ward, Baker Mayfield, Jaden Daniels, and Joe Flacco.
Now, I imagine Baker's not that guy. I imagine Baker is very colorful, very pointed, not afraid to give you his opinion, not reserved.
There are moments because it goes into like him and his wife, and like his wife had no idea who he was. Like it was a mutual friend set them up, and she was like, "Oh, okay," because the mutual friend went to Oklahoma and was like, "Yeah, I'd love for you to meet our quarterback. Like he's Baker Mayfield." She Googled him, and then started to see like, "Oh, what am I getting myself into?"
Yeah, you're that guy.
Yeah, she had no idea, and but she's been rocking with him ever since. But he is the character of the character on the field, Baker Mayfield, and from some
And
of,
isn't
like,
her ex-boyfriend like a PGA guy that took him from her? Baker took him from her or something like that? Something happened. I remember
I think,
that
I
quote
do
recently.
remember. Who was that? Was it Wyndham Clark?
Maybe, yeah.
I think it was Wyndham Clark. But it's unique. Cam Ward, that's my dude. I already liked him anyway.
How does he come off in the show?
He's an ultra competitor. Ultra.
That's an understatement.
Like, he was playing dodgeball with like third graders and was taking it personal. He was like, I want to peg a kid. Like, I'm not here to play around. It's like, I want my team to win.
We were playing kickball in the backyard last night, and my 6-year-old kicked one up the middle, and I kind of bobbled it, and he was rounding first, and I pegged him and knocked him down, and he's on the ground crying. And I knew it, where I hit him and how I hit him. I knew it didn't really hurt. He was just mad that he got out.
Right.
And I go and I just stood over him. I didn't say a word. And my daughter, 12, comes walking over there, and she's like, "Are you just going to stand over him, or are you going to say something?" And I said, "He's not hurt." And she's like, Dad. And she's crouched down, like holding him like it's a scene from Saving Private Ryan. And I was like, and my wife too didn't say a word. She's like, "Mom, you're not going to come check on him?" She's like, "He's fine." And she's got him like curled up. She's like, "Dad," looking up at me. She was like, "You're not even going to address this? You hit him with the ball." And I was like, "I'm not. Get up. It's kickball. Literal kickball."
And you said she's just holding him.
Just like on the beach of Normandy.
Just like looking
waiting
up.
for the medic to come over there. I finally said, "Are you hurt or are you injured?" Hurt. I know. That was my response. I know. Get up. It's kickball.
Oh, man. But it is interesting because Joe Flacco, it goes into, like, he was traded, kind of like he is the old man of the league.
Yeah.
And the quarterback room with him being there with Shadur and
I can imagine.
Dylan Gabriel and all those guys, and he's just kind of, it's like, man.
The kid from Western Kentucky's in there, right?
Bailey Zappi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking around. It's like, he calls him kid, and he's like, I was a teenager. Like, I was deep into the NFL by the time you started understanding football, and now we're in the same room together. Like, it's crazy.
The scene with the visor thing is hilarious. I did see that on Twitter, where he's just killing him. Just killing him.
It's like, my sons aren't going to wear a visor.
He goes, why? It's so stupid. And then it's like, Gabriel's like, "It's a visor, dude. Like, why are you mad at it?" You know? He's like, "Because you look dumb."
He's like, "You can't see. You can't see." It's like, it fogs up. It's like, no, it doesn't. It's like, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
He's like, "But you look cool, so who cares?" Dwayne in Birmingham, welcome into the show, Dwayne.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Doing great, man. Thanks.
Hey, Cole, I'm see if I can jog your memory, man. I pulled up on you. I think that was earlier this year or maybe late last year. You was cleaning out the car. I was the garbage truck driver.
Yeah.
I told you I appreciate you. Yeah, I told you I appreciate you, man, for keeping, you know what I'm saying, football. Man, look, I just love the way you talk about ball, bro. I'm surprised coming from alignment, but hey, man, look, you know ball, and I'm a Bama fan, and I just respect it, bro. I'm just glad to get ready to get this season started and get you back into ball talk, man. Just absolutely love the job you do, man. You do a wonderful, great job, and I really think people are, you know what I'm saying, give you more credit. They probably do, but, man, I think you're one of the best that do it, so I just wanted to let you know that, man. Great job.
I appreciate it. You take me as a guy, Dwayne, that is probably never bored watching football. Would that be accurate?
Yes, I am never bored watching it, man. Hey, look, we watch during the off season. We go back and just watch football. You know what I'm saying? Watch all the games all over again. So, me and the guys that talk this stuff, man, I just absolutely love it, Cole.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate the call, Dwayne, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. It's one of my favorite things my 6-year-old says when I put sports on. He asks me if it's alive. He says, "Dad, is this alive?" I'll say, "No, this was a couple years ago." So we watch a lot of baseball in our house, too, because he loves baseball. And so my older son, he tries to sneak and watch YouTube a lot. And he's good at it, at finding ways to finagle getting in front of YouTube, which can be kind of dangerous, honestly, because he gets into shorts and then it goes rapid fire, and then you never know what you're watching. And I told him the other day, I said, think about how many Iron Bowls are out there that you've never seen. How many World Series Game 7s, Super Bowls, national championship games, SEC championship games, big Auburn games. Like, you've never watched them. Just put one of those on and watch it. Think about that. All those things that you could watch. And you could see him just sitting there like the wheels are spinning like, oh, okay. Like, now the younger one will do that. The older one, he doesn't have the attention span for it. But it's like we're not watching YouTube, but we will put a Maryland Penn State game on from 1995, and you can watch Kajana Carter run the football. I just literally pulled that one out of nowhere. Like, we'll put a 1998 Florida Tennessee game on for you.
Oh yeah,
to watch like 35 NFL players going at it. If you'd like to see that, I'll let you watch that for an hour and a half. All of them.
Won't get tired.
Think about how many of those are out there that you haven't seen. How many great games
that is true
you've never seen, but you're going to tell me you get bored watching football.
Never. I can't.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's not in me.
Just can't. I can't live that life. Won't live that life.
Right, and because there's so many things, there's so many like great players that have played, and especially at the college level, you see, like I would have never, like I remember Jackson Smith and Jigba at Ohio State. Like, okay, like when the long lineage of receivers they've had in the modern era, it's okay, like he was pretty good. And then to see what
Dude, Chris Olave just got like 160 million.
Right. And
he was like an Ohio State afterthought almost.
Correct. Same with Jamison Williams. It's like, okay, he caught a touchdown in a playoff game for Ohio State, goes to Alabama, and now in the NFL, he's probably the best number 2 receiver, could be a number 1 at a lot of different places. George Pickens, for the lack of throwing the ball they did at Georgia, and you see what he's doing in the NFL.
A lot of extra at Georgia, too. It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
For sure. And
you're never bored watching George Pickens, I can tell you that.
Never. Like, he was actually pancaking people. Like, he blocked out there on the edge. And in the modern era of football, if you're not one of the triple option teams, it is very rare you see a receiver get in there and trade paint. George Pickens welcomed all the smoke, even when he was at Georgia. Now in the NFL, it's, when you're getting paid $20, $30 million, you don't necessarily have to. But he does not duck it.
I'm having some interesting responses coming in.
Oh, boy.
I asked the question on Twitter, plain and simple. Have you ever been bored watching a live football game? I knew I was going to be disappointed, but to what extent? We will share that with you next on Jocks. So the question came up on the show a little bit earlier, referencing being bored watching the NFL. And I can't fathom being bored watching any live tackle football. UFL, CFL, IFL, even though I don't get in front of it very often, I'll watch it. It's really weird how much, and I forget to seek it out, Damien, but how much I like the CFL when I remember to watch it.
Yeah.
Like, it is an enjoyable watch.
And, like, you hear names that have played, whether in the NFL or in college football. Like, Chad Kelly is out here slinging it for Toronto. It's, okay, I remember when he was at Ole Miss.
Larry Roundtree running the football for I think it was the Stampeders the other day.
From Missouri?
I think so, yeah.
I didn't even realize he was in. See, like, names like that.
Yeah.
You get to see him play.
But I asked the question on Twitter, and I knew I was going to pay the price for this. I knew the Auburn-Mississippi State 3-2 game would be brought up, which I bet if we went back and watched that game, actually watched it, I bet there were some intriguing portions of it, be it conversion downs, turnovers, whatever, scoring opportunities. Like, I watched that game live. I remember exactly where I was. I don't remember a lot of the details, but I bet there were parts of it that were enjoyable that I would have liked to have watched. Mike Sparkman tweets in, people tell me they just want to see a good game, not me. If my team is playing, I want 52-6 rout by halftime. No. He said, I want to be bored, but if it's not my team, then I want to see a good game. So many good games on TV now, it's hard to be bored during any window.
Correct. There's just, like you said, I agree with that 100%. There's so much not to, quote Tony Patini, but there's so much access to so many other games. If I find myself like, okay, this game's getting out of hand, let me flip on over to another one.
Here's what confuses me is what Mike Sparkman just said. Remember the first part of that? People tell me they just want to see a good game. But then Ben Corley, 3-2 Auburn, Mississippi State was kind of boring. But don't we all want to see good games?
Correct. That's a 1-point game. 5 points total, but a 1 point differential.
Mick Googs tweets in plenty of times when it's not my team and it's between the 20 slog. No, like that. You guys realize when an explosive play happens, most likely an assignment has been busted.
Uh-huh.
That is the most likely norm in that situation.
Correct.
Which is not good football. When a corner falls down, or a safety comes up to play the run and a guy runs right past him, that is not good football.
That's a missed assignment. That's a minus when we get back in film on Monday.
Now, a 10-yard out with the corner all over him, with the ball thrown over the outside shoulder and a catch made and then ball slapped by DB immediately, yet held onto while going out of bounds, like that's good football.
Thank you.
A defensive end slanting one way, let's say the right defensive end slanting to the left when the rest of the D-line slanting to the right, and inside zone run to the right just off tackle goes for 28. It's not good football. It's not good football. I know what you're thinking is like, well, look at Trent Richardson go. Like,
well,
there's nobody there.
Who's got contained?
Maybe 3-2 that day was just a lot of good football.
That's a good point.
Now I could probably go look at the box score. BMF tweets in as close as I've gotten, and it is a box score from October the 5th, 2024, Nebraska 14, Rutgers 7.
Oh, that's just Big Ten football right there, baby. That's old
By the way, that was at the end of the game, 5-1 Nebraska, giving a 4-1 Rutgers team their first loss.
Come on.
That's dynamic football.
Let's go.
Like, that's two quality teams just battling.
Come on, man.
It's like a literal knife fight in a back alley.
Let's go. That's what the Big Ten wants to see.
Chandler says, yes, the 2012 Iron Bowl. Barry tweets in 2008, Auburn 3, Mississippi State 2. I'm going to go back and watch that game.
Do like a film study. Like, this game could have been 12 to 9.
Could have been 12 to 9.
You know?
I would just like to go back and watch it and see what the actual issues were. Just because I know we consume ourselves with the score. I get that. But I don't quite remember all the details as to, like, was the quarterback play just atrocious? I mean, probably. Chris Todd was 14 of 26 for 154. Ben Tate ran for 92 yards. Wesley Carroll was 10 of 25 for 78 yards. Holy hell.
Okay, well, that's
Feels like the Auburn defense played well.
yeah, right.
State ran 30 times for 38 yards.
See?
Auburn ran 45 for 161.
That's a physical game. Like that's somewhere in the margin, something. Yeah, we gotta go back and watch that.
They don't have fumbles listed here. I'm wondering, did Auburn fumble the game away a couple times?
Man, Ben Tate.
You want to take a guess at Auburn's leading receiver that day? He had 3 catches. It was not Robert Dunn. It was not Quindarius Carr. It was not Rodriguez Smith.
Darvin
It was
Adams?
not Ben Tate. It was Montez Billings, 3 for 68.
Hadn't heard that name.
It's a little bit of a throwback there.
Hadn't heard. Was he number 85?
I believe so. Your leading receiver for Mississippi State, Eric Riley.
Don't remember.
Eric Riley. I don't remember that name.
Me
either. Okay. Boobie Dixon only had 7 carries for 5 yards for Mississippi State.
Well, that's where they messed up. They should have been handing the ball. How about you feed them?
Wes Byram 1 for 3 in field goals. Adam Carlson 0 for 1 on field goals.
Okay, so
That's why people are mad at this game, because the kicking was so bad.
makes sense. So that
We
one
were a
field
combined
goal,
1 for 4 on field goals.
bad ball.
Let me see PATs. Oh, yeah.
One does not exist.
Blake McAdams punted 10 times for 381 yards.
Have yourself a day.
Clinton Durst 7 for 305. None inside the 20 combined. 17 punts. Not one could get inside the 20. Probably because they were punting from so far back. This is a Pat McAfee special is what this is.
100%.
See, y'all get mad at us for making fun of punters and kickers, and then when the punters have a damn day, you don't allow it.
It's boring football.
That's what I don't understand. Y'all sit there. How can y'all make fun of punters? Why y'all mean to the punters? And then we have an all-time punt game, and you tell us it's boring and you didn't like it and you couldn't watch it. Ken in Minnesota, listening in Big Ten country. Welcome in, Ken.
Good morning, gentlemen. How's it going?
Great.
Hey, real quick, that guy called in earlier kind of complimenting you, on what a job you do. I have to agree. And I cannot wait for Read and React to get started, man.
Thank you.
I love that show. You and Roman do such a good job. I love that show.
Appreciate that. It's going to be fun to be back doing it again this year.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Real quick, one of my favorite games was the 9-6 game with LSU and Alabama.
God, it was a bloodbath. It was incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So many people hated it because it was 9-6. One of the best games I ever saw.
Yep. Tell me a moment. How many moments in that game were you not on the edge of your seat, waiting for something to happen? I mean.
Oh, the whole damn time.
Exactly.
I was throwing shit at the TV. Oh, pardon my French.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't button there. We didn't do it.
I was throwing stuff at the TV, man. Yeah, that was a great game. Real quick, do I go and watch Mississippi State and the Gophers up here and record the Bama game, or just stay home and watch the Bama game?
I think that Mississippi State-Minnesota game is going to be a massive game. I have said I think Minnesota could be a top 5 team in the Big Ten this year. I think Mississippi State needs that game because they need some momentum early. So I would go. SEC team infiltrating Big Ten country. I think it'd be pretty cool to go watch that game, honestly. I'd go if I were you.
Yeah, you know how it is. It's hard, man. I don't do anything when Bama's on TV. You know what I mean? You're just glued to the TV for that 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is. But I think that's going to be a good game as well.
Is that the Florida State week?
Yes.
I think they'll be fine. I think you'll be okay. I probably would have said that last year too, but I'm not overly concerned about it.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Have a great weekend, man. Appreciate
Ken, thanks for the call, man. Really appreciate you. I may have some of the answers on this Mississippi State Auburn game.
Oh boy,
it's not going to help our argument. I think you and I are fighting a losing battle here. I'll tell you more about it next on Jogs. All right, welcome back in. Mackerel and Kubelik in the morning. We asked the question earlier in the show, have you ever been bored watching football? Apparently a lot more of you have than I expected. The 3-2 Auburn-Mississippi State game, well, I tried hard to sell it as maybe this was just, an entertaining rock fight. Auburn did turn it over 3 times.
Okay.
Chris Todd did not throw an interception, but they did turn it over 3 times. And had 12 penalties for 94 yards.
Penalty vultures. It was tight.
Lost 3 fumbles.
Okay.
So that may explain some of the inability to score.
But credit to the Auburn defense for stopping them from scoring after those turnovers.
Yeah, specifically on conversion downs.
Oh, boy.
2008 Auburn, Mississippi State, Mississippi State had 14 opportunities to convert a third down.
They got at least one.
They didn't.
0 for 14 on
third down. They did
not
not convert a third down.
Again, great defense from Auburn.
Add to that 3 opportunities to convert on fourth down.
0.
Not a 1.
Again, great execution from the Auburn defense. Good ball.
That would be an 0 for 17 on conversion downs for Mississippi State in the game.
So Auburn's defense for at least one game was one of the best in college football. Simple as that.
At least that night they were.
Come on. That's good ball defensively. That's the offensive coordinator's fault for Mississippi State not being able to design some plays to get third downs behind the chains. Come on.
So there you go. Maybe this was just great defense and a little bit of sloppy offense. Putting the ball on the ground. A couple flags here and there.
A tad.
I don't think I would have been bored with it again if you presented it to me.
No.
And that's maybe the other part of this is, what's the other option? Like if that's boring, what do you turn to?
I don't know.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman? Like what are you watching otherwise? Storage Wars?
They just dropped a new Little House on the Prairie on Netflix.
Reboot?
Yeah.
Of that? The new Double Dare that's coming back? Like, what are you watching?
I don't know.
By the way, I've turned my kids on to Double Dare. And it's amazing how many of the questions I still get wrong.
It's right up your alley.
My
now.
9-year-old the other day, he said, would you have taken the physical challenge? I was like, every single time.
Every single time.
Yes, every time. Yeah. And would have won every single time.
Oh,
also.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They actually like it, though. But some of the questions, I'm like, how do these kids know that? No way. I would have known that at that age. All right, we give it to you each and every week. Brought to you by our friends at TD's Fine Furniture. You know what it is. You only get one to pick from. Which is it? Super Sofa Game of the Week. How could I compliment the CFL as much as I have in the last hour of the show and not give you tonight in CFL action? 6:30 p.m. on somewhere, maybe?
We'll find it.
The Ottawa Red Blacks at the Montreal Alouettes. CFL live tackle football somewhere on your television.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what? Since we've been talking about it, I'm actually going to go back in time. I'm going to go back and watch the Mississippi State and Auburn game from 2008.
Do you have a YouTube link?
We'll find it. We'll find it. I know there's got to be one to see exactly what went down. Because, again, I was 12 years old at this time. A lot of it kind of foggy a little bit. But I want to see it as my football IQ has grown over these years. I want to go back and see if this game was as bad as we say it was. Yeah, that's my TD's Fine Furniture Super Sofa
I want to
game
see if it was that bad.
of the weekend. Get into TD's for their summer sale going on now. Markdowns throughout the whole store. They have over 100 square feet of beautiful furniture with guaranteed lowest prices plus 12 months no interest. Head to TD's Fine Furniture in Summerton.
CBS Sports Network tonight.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's local.
Live tackle football, CBS Sports Network.
Let's go.
7. Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong game. Let me double check this one. CBS Sports Network, yes. Tonight at 6:30.
Let's go.
Montreal at Ottawa on CBS Sports Network. Live tackle football on your television tonight. You're welcome, CFL. I'm here to do your promotions for you. All right, we will get to a break and a surprise guest next on Jocks. Welcome back in, McElroy and Kulik in the morning. Maybe follow Ross Dellinger today on Twitter because he canceled his appearance on the show. Not mad at Ross, but apparently he's being pulled away from joining the show, which would tell me something's going on. So we'll just have Ian Fitzsimmons on the show instead from ESPN Radio.
That's a downgrade right there, Cole.
It's not.
By the way, I saw Ross at dinner the other night at Big Ten Media Days, man. And so for people who may not know what Cole's alluding to there, nobody is as locked in what is going on with the – what's that damn bill called? What's the official name of the bill? I mean, I just call it the Get College Athletics Better bill. But, yeah, nobody knows what's going on with that thing more than Ross does. So if he's canceling an appearance with you, brother, something's happening. Something's happening today.
Fix it for us, please, Bill. Ian Fitzsimmons joining us on the – we should cause the CYA bill. Like, we need you to maybe cover our COA bill.
Right.
Cover ours, if you don't mind.
Like
you have been at Big Ten Media Days, and I said on the show today after listening to Kurt Signetti yesterday, just his discussion in the big room, I thought to myself immediately, we have not done this team last year its due diligence. We have not given it the respect it deserves. And just interested if that's sort of being shared up there in Chicago.
Man, he is so damn impressive. And I don't know if he likes the Nick Saban, example as to how he comes across. But you would never think that an Indiana head coach would be somewhat intimidating to talk to. But I love the guy, man. He told me yesterday, Cole, we were walking down the hall, and for you've been on a million of these, man. But for people who haven't been to a media day event, some of your best stuff isn't even when you're actually doing the interview. Like we're gonna air our interview with Signetti tonight, but man, it's the stuff that you're just walking around, right, Cole? And that's when you get the best stuff.
Yeah.
He looked at me, and when I asked him, said, "You're gonna be hunted this year." He's like, "Yeah, I bought a bigger gun."
Jeez.
And he had this smirk on his face, like, "Bring it, come on, man." And then he had a great line. He goes, "Look, man, I'm not looking for," because I brought up how he got a 5-star wide receiver, and first time ever that a 5-star has gone to Indiana. And he's like, "Look, man, I know I got a lot of national pub, but I'm not looking for the best players. I don't give a damn about stars. I want the right players." And he brought up Rashad Johnson. And Rashad was before his time at Alabama. But he's like, "Man, look, that guy was a 0-star. He spent, a decade in the league? So I don't give a damn about I want the right player, not the best player." And that's how he's built that program, and that's what he's going to continue to do. And that's a guy, Cole, knowing you would love to play for that dude. I mean, you'd be salivating to go to practice every single day.
Ian Fitzsimmons joining us on the Higginbotham Hotline. I asked this question a little bit earlier, just kind of randomly. We got into it based on a caller's response to something. I'll just ask you this question. Have you ever been bored watching live tackle football?
Hell no.
Damien and I agree, but it was referenced that the NFL is boring, and so why would we want to go to the NFL model? And it kind of got me thinking, like, CFL, UFL, high school football, I don't think I've ever been bored watching live tackle football.
No.
There are too many things that I'm interested in seeing.
Give me a 10-3 game that was hard hitting and just nasty, and I'm in. Now most of America won't like that, but tell me how it all played out. Like, hey, hell, Cole, I was with you at the CFP quarterfinal game, Miami, Texas A&M. That wasn't a pretty game, but it was hard hitting as hell. A bunch of first-round draft picks out there, just knocking the ever-loving snot out of each other, and then you had to deal with the elements, and 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts that are coming up out of nowhere. Good luck trying to throw a football. Hey, hell, Cole, remember kicking a field goal in that game was a daunting damn task.
Yeah.
From 25 yards out. So, look, I don't know why anybody would ever be bored with watching, a football game, whether it's Little League, a CYA game or the who said they were bored with the NFL? What the? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. I don't care if it's 55-50 or 10-7. Give me football. Give me death. I'm in.
I'm interested in what the discussion up at Big Ten Media Days has been about the depth of that league this year. Like, I think Minnesota could be a top 5 team in that league. Michigan is a big if. I think there's a high ceiling for that team, maybe a little bit more of a stretch for them to actually get it, but having Whittingham there is going to help. What do you view as sort of the potential of the Big Ten's depth this upcoming season?
I think that they're better this year than they were last year, but that question that you're asking, Cole, came up a ton in the last 4 days. You know, the SEC always touted, hey, we're the best because we win titles. Now it's, well, we're deeper because the Big Ten is not 1, not 2, but 3 different champions in 3 consecutive years. Are they deeper? Yeah, but is Rutgers really good? I mean, look, KJ Duff and wideout and Raymond are going to be, you know, at worst, they're both going in the first, you know, late second, early third. You know, KJ Duff's arguably a first-round draft pick at wideout, but is Rutgers your ideal homecoming opponent? Yep. Right? Or we both know Mike Locksley really well, but Maryland's a 4-win team. Give me your homecoming opponent in the SEC. Who do you want? Used to be Vandy. I don't know if you want them right now.
No.
Used to be Mississippi State. I don't know if you want Levy's boys right now. They say, hey, look, if you're going to talk about titles, we're the best, we're the deepest. The SEC is going, well, we're deeper than you are. Look, man, all I know is this: they got three different teams, three consecutive titles, and the way I look at it is, if you got the ring, then you're the best, and there you go. And until you unseat them, Big Ten right now is best conference in college football.
Ian Fitzsimmons joining us on the Higginbotham Hotline. About a minute to go here. Ian, is there a surprise team you have from the Big Ten? I think we know Oregon, maybe their best chance to win a national title. Woo! Ohio State going to reload. Who's a team that's going to sneak up on people in the Big Ten this year?
That's a great question, and I've got 2 for you, and they're household names. It's USC and it's Michigan. This is, and it has to be Cole. You know, Lincoln Riley's best defense, and then they look good, man, and they have the quarterback. So I'm going to go SC, and then I'm not going to doubt a Kyle Whittingham coach team. And Bryce Underwood is legit. Give me those 2 blue bloods as squads that could end up winning double digits.
There you go. Ian, great stuff, man. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate the time.
Appreciate you, bud. I'm in.
All right, that's it for this week. Show is back on Monday, as we will be inside football month. One more day and we play football. We got preseason NFL next week. 3-man front coming at you next right here on Jocks.